So in this lecture we are going to discuss about the topic maximum average power transfer. So maximum average power transfer. So in DC circuits we have studied a concept of maximum power transfer theorem. So that theorem is about the condition when maximum power will get transferred from source to load. So in that theorem we arrived at the conclusion that the load impedance should be equal to the load resistance should be equal to the source resistance. So that is the condition when maximum power will get transferred from source to load. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss about the maximum average power transfer for AC circuits. So let us consider the circuit given here. So we have a linear circuit, so which consists of some circuit components, resistors, inductors and capacitors. It is unknown, we are just considering it as a linear circuit, and ZL is the load impedance connected to this circuit. Okay, so ZL is the load impedance connected to this circuit. So this ZL is the load device. So this load device, it can be anything like an electric motor, an antenna, a TV, etc. Any household appliances or industrial appliances can act as this load impedance. Okay, so here we have a linear circuit. Now we are going to derive a condition again when maximum power will get transferred from source to load. So that is what we are going to derive. So this is the another circuit. So here you can see that this is the Thevenin's equivalent circuit for this circuit. So this is a linear circuit. So if we find out the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, we will have a voltage source which has a voltage value of Thevenin's voltage VTH connected in series with the Thevenin's impedance. This is the Thevenin's equivalent circuit which is connected with the load impedance. Okay, so here first let us move on to write this Thevenin's impedance and load impedance in rectangular form. So in rectangular form we know that impedance Z is written as Z is equal to R plus JX, where R is the resistance and X is the reactance. So here load impedance and Thevenin's impedance are written in the rectangular form. So ZTH is equal to RTH plus JXTH. Similarly ZL is equal to RL plus JXL. Now we can find out what is the current through the load. So this is a series circuit. So we have only one current flowing in the circuit. We take that current as I. So I is equal to, apply Ohm's law, V by total impedance. So here V is equal to V Thevenin and total impedance is this Z Thevenin and ZL are in series. So this Z Thevenin and ZL are in series. So total impedance here is Z Thevenin plus ZL. Okay. So Z Thevenin can be written as R Thevenin plus J X Thevenin. Similarly ZL can be written as RL plus J XL. Now the average power delivered to the load is given by this formula which we have derived in the previous section. So power is equal to, we know that half magnitude of I square into L. Here you should note that this is the current I flowing in the circuit. So substitute the value of current in this, and this is the value of power, average power delivered to the load. So our objective is to find out what is the condition that maximum power will get transferred from source to load. So we are going to adjust the load parameters RL and XL so that power obtained is maximum, so that we get a P max. Okay, so we are going to, so to obtain the condition of maxima and minima, what we will be doing, is differentiate that particular parameter and equate it to 0. So that point is the point where we will get the maxima or minima. So what we are going to do is we are going to differentiate power with respect to RL and XL separately and equate it to 0. So we are going to differentiate this term with respect to RL and XL. So this is with respect to XL and this is with respect to RL. Now we have to equate these two equations to 0. So 11.16a. So if we equate it to 0, we get a condition that XL will be equal to minus X Thevenin. Similarly, if we equate dou P by dou RL to 0, we get another condition where RL is equal to root of R Thevenin square plus X Thevenin plus XL square. So here instead of XL, if we substitute minus X Thevenin, then we will get RL will be equal to R Thevenin. So now ZL can be written as RL plus JXL. So this is the rectangular form value. So load impedance can be written as RL plus JXL. So which is equal to RL value is, from this equation we can get RL will be equal to R Thevenin, and here XL is equal to minus X Thevenin. So RTH minus JXTH. So value of load impedance is equal to complex conjugate of Thevenin's impedance. Okay, so this is the condition where maximum power will be transferred from source to load. So this is maximum average power transfer theorem. So ZL will be equal to ZTH star, complex conjugate of Thevenin's impedance. Now substitute the value of RL is equal to RTH and XL is equal to XTH in this equation, in power equation, to obtain the maximum power. So if we substitute these two in that equation, we will get maximum power. P max is equal to modulus of VTH square by 8 into RTH. So if we want to, if we have a load which is purely real, what does purely real means is that the load is actually purely resistive, right? So that is what this load is purely real means. It means that the load is completely resistive. We don't have any reactance associated with the load. It means that, so XL can be taken as 0. So RL will be equal to root of RTH square plus XTH square, which is equal to magnitude of Z Thevenin alone. Okay, so load impedance or resistance is equal to the magnitude of Thevenin's impedance, only the magnitude of Thevenin's impedance. So the condition for maximum average power transfer for AC circuit is the load impedance should be equal to the complex conjugate of Thevenin's impedance, and the maximum power value, that is P max, is equal to modulus of VTH square by 8 RTH. So next we will see a numerical problem related to this theorem, that is maximum average power transfer. The problem statement is determine the load impedance ZL that maximizes the average power drawn from the circuit shown. What is the maximum average power? So we have to determine what is the maximum average power. We have to find out the value of P max. So to find out the value of P max, first let us convert this circuit into the equivalent circuit first. So this is the circuit given. This is given in frequency domain. So first step is we have to find out the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So Thevenin's equivalent circuit, first is we have to find out Z Thevenin and V Thevenin. So to find out Z Thevenin, let us redraw the circuit. So this load impedance should be taken out, that is it should be open circuited, and whatever source is present here, a voltage source is present, so this will be short circuited. The equivalent circuit is shown here. So this is the equivalent circuit to determine Thevenin's impedance. So from here we have to determine what is the Z Thevenin. So here we can see that this 4 ohm and this 8 ohm plus minus j6 ohm are in parallel. So 4 ohm is parallel with 8 minus j6. So the total equivalent is in series with J5. So that is taken here. This in series, this equivalent is in series with this J5. So the value is 2.933 plus J 4.467 ohms. So this is the value of Thevenin's impedance. Next is we can find out the value of Thevenin's voltage, right? So let us open circuit this ZL and find out the value of V Thevenin. So here, so how can we find out V Thevenin? The voltage across this terminal will be same as the voltage across this 8 ohm plus minus j6 ohm, right? So we can directly apply the voltage division rule. Voltage division rule is, so 8 minus j6 by total impedances, that is 4 plus 8 minus j6 into source voltage, which is 10 volts, will give you the value of V Thevenin. So the load impedance, the condition is the load impedance draws maximum power from the circuit is when ZL will be equal to ZTH star, that is complex conjugate of Thevenin's impedance. That is the condition when maximum power will be transferred. So ZL will be equal to conjugate of this Z Thevenin. So 2.933 minus J 4.467 ohms. So what is the formula for maximum average power? So P max is equal to modulus of VTH square by 8 into R Thevenin. So value of VTH is given here. So 7.454 by 8 into value of RTH is 2.933. So we'll give you the value of maximum average power that is consumed by the load impedance.